allow me to introduce our friends Nathan and Jess. Well, this is Nathan, and, well, this is getting confusing. Okay, there's Jess. So, a few months ago, we received an invitation to their wedding. But, being Nathan and Jess, that meant this wouldn't be any ordinary wedding. So of course that meant packing our bags, heading to the airport, hopping a plane, and flying our way down to Las Vegas, Nevada. Well, that's what most people would do at least. But if you know us at all, then you know that, well, we're not exactly normal either. So, why hop on a plane when you could do it the easy way and pack everything, including your 6-month-old, into the van and drive? Like most of our trips, this one started no differently. Our L300 catastrophically failed just before leaving, and repairs went, well, swimmingly.
Oh, well. Yeah. That's what I thought.
This meant we had no other option but to try prep our freshly imported D5 for a road trip in under 24 hours. Of course, there's no roof racks available in North America for the D5, so we had to make our own. Off to the 3D printer to make some parts.
That doesn't make the power come back.
As soon as the power returns. Oh, the joys of technological dependency. With the clock ticking away, we cut out new bits, welded bits to other bits, and finally bolted all the bits to the van, and somehow it worked. Until it didn't. So back to the garage to make more bits, and then finally mount the tent. Our neighbors have stopped questioning and just accept we're a little, well, odd? With a few hours of sleep and a mad dash to pack, we finally left the house sometime after noon and planned to make southern Idaho. Should be no problem. We've done many trips like this. We're always prepared.
Well, it's what, 2 a.m.?
It's only 1 right now.
Only 1. It feels like 2. We didn't get to bed last night until like 4 a.m. trying to get the van set up because we wanted to take the new van because it'd be better on fuel, and the other van has a cracked block. But turns out the new van is only getting 200 kilometers to a tank. Our GPS stopped working at the border, so we use our backup GPS, but it hasn't been updated since like 2015, so it's not really working. And somebody keeps on waking up, and we have to stop all the time. We're at the truck stop right now, trying to download an update for Overlander so we can find somewhere to stay, because we can't find anywhere to stay. And it's stuck at 90%. And now Casey's awake again. I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep here. Maybe. Or not.
Well, we found somewhere to camp for the night. GPS still won't update, and we're ready to go, except now the battery's dead. And I didn't bring any tools or jumper cables this time. So now I gotta go try to find a jump. Well, $50 later, now to find someone to jump us. Well, we got to our camp destination about 2 in the morning last night, got everything set up. BLM land, real nice. Nice view of the stars and everything. Now we are headed into Twin Falls to try and buy some tools because I opted not to bring the tools this time because we were bringing the newer vehicle that wasn't going to have any problems. So now we're off to buy tools so we can change the spark plug. So hopefully we get a bit better fuel mileage because we filled up about not even 100k ago and we're down to a quarter tank already. So our fuel's going somewhere, it's just not going to making us go forward. So hopefully we can get this sorted out.
I have to get parts. I have to get parts. We passed it.
What? Is it 100 meters?
Yeah,
How do we pass it?
because we went 100 meters. That's how distance works.
Okay, I still didn't see it though.
I didn't see it either. That doesn't mean it wasn't there.
I think it does mean it wasn't there.
Right there. Right here.
Yeah, no, it was not here before. Definitely not.
Oh my gosh.
We stopped at Harbor Freight and they had a sale, so I got this really crappy toolkit. 29 bucks, and it has everything I need. Pull the spark plugs out, and we're gonna check the spark plugs because I can't think of anything else that's gonna be giving us such bad fuel mileage without a check engine light. And we're gonna do this in the parking lot again. It wouldn't be one of our trips if we weren't fixing the vehicle in an AutoZone parking lot.
Right,
Exactly,
buddy.
bud.
What happened?
The 3/8 drive sockets. 12, 11, 13, 12. There's no 10. Listen to this, listen to this. Yeah. It's not even symmetrical.
We're having fun. We are having fun. This is a vacation for us. What's happening?
These quality tools are proving their worth. Spark plug socket designed to remove spark plugs won't hold on to the spark plug, so I can't get the spark plug. Time to jerry rig. What if I put it in backwards?
Now you're gonna have the rubber piece on the end of the spark plug.
I hope not, don't say that.
Did it do the thing I said it was gonna do?
No, I didn't do anything at all. It's just,
Oh, that's.
there it is.
Do you want me to go in and try to get them to cross reference this?
Yeah, please. Well, we've turned around and we're heading all the way back to the town we just left, like what, 20 minutes ago or so? Because now the sign that we just passed says that the next fuel station isn't for 115 miles, and we've only got 115 kilometers worth of fuel left. So, back we go to get fuel to come back this way again.
In my defense, Chris and Carrie did the exact same thing. And if anyone in the city of Wells, Nevada is watching, fix your signage.
The road's getting pretty long and straight. Yeah, it's a pretty neat rest stop here. There's a whole bunch of information on the Pony Express, what they use to carry mail and parcels from the East Coast to the West Coast before there were telegraphs or trains. So they basically just jumped from one horse to the next every 12 miles until they made it across.
So I gotta give him props. Cam was willing to keep going, but you know, there's trains, so. By the time I said, yeah, okay, let's stop, he had the baby and was gone. What did Casey think of the trains?
I had to burp the baby.
Yeah, had to burp the baby, right. Oh, he's his father's son. getting tired? Getting a little punch drunk?
No, I've got my Arizona iced tea. I'm good.
Okay, well, our travel agent told us that the parking at the link was 8 feet. We are just a shade over 7 feet in the D5. We got here and the parking is 6'8", so we're valeting a Delica.
That's good, right here. Okay, I'm gonna open already.
All right,
The spot, yeah, I'm gonna keep it going.
perfect.
Don't lose your ticket, okay?
Okay.
Somebody's gonna pick a new Mitsubishi in America.
It's like,
Hey,
holy
buddy.
crap, man, what's going on?
Just a little overwhelming.
The following day, we headed out to celebrate Jess and Nathan's wedding. If you're wondering about those Jess face masks, a little prank, years in the planning. At this point, you've probably noticed the crazy attire everyone is wearing. Semi-formal surreal was the dress code. Apparently intentionally chosen because 1, it doesn't exist, and 2, you can't Google it. Seeing everybody's take on what this could mean was definitely a sight to behold. From bedazzled sequin suits, vibrant sparkling dresses, to vintage wear, steampunk, and even a devil and a gorilla. I wish I'd gotten more footage of everybody, because even in a place like Las Vegas, this wedding party definitely stood out. Just like the wedding venue.
Watching the world end together in a little homestead filled with bones of our enemies.
Oh my god, this is cool.
Group file access. As likes roller coasters. Continue.
We could have gotten lost for days in there. But eventually they had to drag us out. This is what happens when your baby is born into a house renovation. You'll slate through pretty much anything.
That wheel's in the air.
Yeah, no, we're stuck on the mud flap. I can't reverse now. Like, this van is useless.
Oh.
Yeah, we're literally stuck because of a mud flap. I can't back up. And I can't go forward.
Oh shit, you ripped off the mud flap.
I know that.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
just said I'm stuck because of the mud flap. I found a really nice place to camp last night in Spirit Mountain here. And we also found the limits of what the D5 can do off-road. Trying to get up this road right here. Which doesn't look like much here, but at the very bottom was pretty bad. So we ended up getting stuck, and then we ripped the mud flap off one side and then realized there was an easier entrance like about 5 seconds further down the road. So we did that one instead in two-wheel drive and had no problem getting up. So now we're here, and we are going to go meet up with the rest of the crew at Fire Valley. So they've all gone to pick up their vans. 2 of them have already headed off. They're about 2 hours ahead. We are ready to go, have been ready to go for a little bit, except somebody says no. So every time I go to wake him, he's too cute, and then I can't wake him. So we're waiting on the boss.
So that's the entrance we couldn't get up. And this is the entrance we couldn't find.
See, look at that, he's up. Was it Fire Valley? Fire Valley.
Valley of Fire.
Valley of Fire. Yeah, I think I got that wrong yesterday too. Just like I got the mountain wrong that we were on yesterday as well. It was Spring Mountain that we were on. Anyway, we just finished up at Valley of Fire, and we are headed towards the Utah border right now.
Arizona.
Somewhere in Arizona. So we're gonna go get food in Arizona, and then we are headed back off to Utah to Zion. And we're going to meet up with the rest of the crew there. Not really too sure yet whether we're going to stay in the park or we're going to stay outside in BLM. Right now, Bubs is asleep again. He made it through the whole hike through Fire Valley.
Valley of Fire.
Valley of Fire. We had to put a bit of water on him to keep him cool, but he seemed quite amused by all the rocks and other things to see. And now he's back asleep again. Anyways, onward forward to following Nathan. Mesquite. 28 miles to Mesquite. So we'll see you there. Stuck in park?
Yeah.
She brought the fit down this?
Last night, and it is our last day with them. Unfortunately, we have to head back to Canada soon. We are going back into Zion. We're gonna do a couple of hikes, hopefully, with the little babes to see what we can do with a stroller, because we've carried him a couple times and both of our arms are getting sore. But at least we'll tootle around here a little bit and then start heading home. And that'll be a long drive, but worth it for this.
this point, we bid farewell to most of the group and continued on with Chris and Carrie to attempt to hike with the little one. Of course, when myself and Chris are together, brilliant plans are never far from reach. Today would be no different. Casey, one day you'll look back at these videos and wonder, what the heck is wrong with my dad and Uncle Chris?
You can't see me. Tree pole.
I was like, oh.
Do you have object permanence? No, you don't. No, you don't. No object permanence for you.
To see what we can do with a stroller, to see what we can do.
What could go wrong?
You'll have a story to tell him someday. You guys are brave.
That's a word for it.
Brave.
Then, of course, the long drive home. A lot of people seem to think we were pretty nuts trying to take a 6-month-old on a 24-hour drive to the city that never sleeps, or a noisy, colorful wedding, some wild camping, all with a group of people that don't have children. Well, all I can say is, if you surround yourself with the right people, there's nothing nuts about it. Congratulations, Jess and Nathan. Thanks for adding another trip to our book of great memories.